Hi, this is Melanie of Pardesi Reviews. I'm here to do a film review of the 2019 Tamil film Thambi, starring Karthi and Jyothika. If you're new to Pardesi Reviews, I do trailer reactions and film reviews of Indian cinema. I missed this film in the theater, and I finally caught up with it. I haven't seen that many films with Jyothika in it, by the way, but I admire her as an actress. I know she is the real-life sister-in-law of Karthi, and so it's kind of fun that they are in a film together where they, well, the name of the film means younger brother. I mean, it would be odd if they had a romantic relationship in a film. I think it would be a little... It is fun to see them together, and I'm always a fan of seeing Sathyaraj on film. This film is directed by Jeethu Joseph. If you've not seen the original Drishyam, made in Malayalam, that was his blockbuster, huge hit, critical success, deservedly so, with Mohanlal. I think he directed the Hindi remake, which I have not seen yet. So how do you follow up a huge success like that? This film is, I guess it's been 5 years or something since Drishyam came out. So he did another film with Mohanlal called Ulam, which was okay, kind of a mystery thing. And then I think he did Adi, which is Mohanlal's son's film. Again, just okay. I think he did a Hindi film called The Body with Rishi Kapoor, which I, again, have not seen. This film, when I sat down to watch it, I didn't realize it was Jeethu Joseph, but then afterwards I was looking up more information about it. I was like, okay. It's in a way similar in that you have a mystery surrounding a family, and there's dark secrets and shades of meaning, and yeah, things aren't what they seem and so forth, and there's tension and suspense. The film though starts really oddly with Karthi looking like a Johnny Depp wannabe or something, like from Spring Breakers. I don't know, crazy. He has this, long hair, and he's in Goa, and we learn he's a con man. So there's just like a fun beach song. It sort of reminded me also like the Mahesh Babu film Otadu, where you have someone coming into a family who has a long lost son. Not known if he's dead or whatever, but they're expecting a long lost son who had been estranged from the family to come back. Sathyaraj is the father figure of Jyothika. Some members of the family welcome Karthi back as this long-lost son, who has hit on his head and suddenly has these memories that come back after being, I think it was missing 15 years. Anyway, so that's our setup, right? And we have some members, Jyothika is looking very skeptical at this Karthi person and filled with anger about her brother leaving 15 years ago. And then in the second half, there's like all of these layers, and nothing is exactly as it seems, and there's layers of secrets in the family. And of course, Karthi starts to fall in love with the family and wishes that he had that warm family. Again, it reminded me kind of of Otadu in that way. There is a cursory love interest just so we can have a love song. Someone who was the girlfriend from 15 years ago and never got married. Okay. But anyway, Nikhila Vimal plays the love interest in the film. One of the best parts of this movie, though, is seeing again the young child actor Ashwant Ashokumar, who made his amazing debut in Super Deluxe opposite Vijay Sethupathi. And here he is one of the prize students of Jyothika's character, and he gives a skeptical eye to Karthi's character, but I mean, with his innate charm, wins over even Karthi. So I absolutely loved seeing him on screen. He had a very emotional quotient role in the film, but it was just great seeing how much screen time they gave him. I'm sure this part may have been written expressly for him. Maybe they had it in mind, having a little student or whatever, a little bit of business, but I'm sure once they saw how great he was in Super Deluxe, it's like, give him more screen time. It's all to the good. So I hope to see even more of him on screen in other films. I just loved him. I think he's so talented and so full of charm. It's not as good as Drishyam, but that's kind of the problem for Jeethu Joseph. Like, Drishyam's script was absolutely perfect, and everything fit exactly together. And when reveals happened, you just were like, oh, like everything fit. And this one, there are scenes when the big reveals come at the end, you're like, that scene didn't really fit. Or they were taking me down this path to take me down to this red herring. And then when I look back, it doesn't quite all fit together. So it's good. I can't fault, like, Karthi, I think, gives a very good performance. Sathyaraj. Jyothika, I think it's partially just the way her part is written. I wish there had been more of a, I don't know, like an emotional connect when there's some big reveals in the second half about Jyothika and her relationship with her brother and why she's been acting the way she's been acting. It didn't kind of have the same punch for me that I think it should have, and I can't quite exactly put my finger on what was missing that didn't give me that emotional connection that I should have had. But we're all sick in quarantine. It's still worth watching. The film is on Netflix, so we're all home and we're streaming things. I think it's worthwhile watching. Just don't expect Drishyam. This director, though, it is something a little bit different than some of the other mystery things, and I enjoyed seeing Karthi and Jyothika being able to share the screen together and have this relationship. Once I saw the poster, I was like, okay, this is like a pivotal moment in the film, and I think that they picked a good picture for the poster because it just kind of encapsulates what it's all about. This yearning that both of these lonely people have for family and for a connection. So that part I did like, especially the ending scenes with them, I think were some of my favorites of the film. If you've seen this film, let me know what you thought about it. I think Jeethu Joseph was supposed to be working on a film to come out in 2020. Who knows what is happening with that? He's an interesting director and one that I will be seeking out for his future films. Like I said, Drishyam was so great. And if you haven't seen the original with Mohanlal, I know it's been remade so many different times, but you need to see the original one with Mohanlal because it's amazing. All right. Follow me on Twitter at PardesiYT. Subscribe here to Pardesi Reviews. And if you hit the bell when you subscribe, you'll never miss another trailer reaction or film review.